The finals just got a ton of new updates from CNS as well as for Season 2. We also have a brand new weapon preview for the new season, a potentially very big trailer coming out very soon. I'll go over all the details with that. We'll also talk about more of the things that are happening around the map as well as the CNS messages. We'll address some things with the PlayStation exclusive bundles, as well as some new potential confirmations on where the new map might take place. We got a ton to talk about. What's up, world? Should be back if they're touching on all things the finals. Okay, so first up, let's just jump into that new preview or leaked weapon, which again was posted by CNS and on the official CNS Reddit, which might be a potential skin. However, this looks way too reminiscent of a different weapon, or at least a different weapon from what we have. A lot of people are pointing to a bullpup rifle or even a FAMAS, or even reminiscent of a TAR. Definitely looks like it might be a 3-round burst weapon, as we don't have one currently. So there's going to be a ton of speculation here, and yeah, even with the magazine being in the back here, I don't think we have any weapon that is reminiscent of this, or even any skin that's reminiscent of this. So this does look like we are going to get a brand new weapon, and hopefully we'll shake up the meta, especially with the FCAR, as well as some of the other potential balancing issues there that they've had with the assault rifles. I'll try to keep you guys updated with that, although we might be seeing a trailer way sooner than later. Which yeah, leads me on to my next point, that we might actually be seeing a trailer tomorrow. This might not be for the finals per se, however, we do have a post here for the Xbox Partner Preview. Now from a tweet here from Microsoft, you see Microsoft's next Xbox Partner Preview event is taking place on March 6th. This is happening at 10 a.m. PT or 1 p.m. Eastern Time, as well as 6 p.m. UK. This is going to be a 30-minute broadcast and will include more than a dozen trailers for both new and upcoming games from the publishers like Capcom, Nexon, EA, and many others. I'll have a link to it down below. It should be on the official Microsoft platform or Microsoft YouTube, as well as the Microsoft Twitch. It might be on the Xbox Twitch, so I'll be sure to link both of those down below. As we do see here, there is a Nexon trailer. However, this might be for the first Ascendant, as they do have that game coming out sometime this year. However, this is very close to Season 2 for the finals, so potentially we could see a Season 2 trailer tomorrow. Again, if we do, I'll try my best to cover out what's going on with that trailer, as well as the previews and maybe even a breakdown for it. It could also even be a potential for Arc Raiders. Nexon has a lot of games that are potentially coming out this year, so we do have a ton on that. I'm excited for all three. I've really enjoyed the finals. I've really enjoyed the first Ascendant beta. And I've even believed I've signed up for the Arc Raiders program there, or the partner program, so hopefully I do get in with that. Someone made a good point here that with the hype of Helldivers 2, that we could potentially be seeing an Arc Raiders trailer over the first Ascendant or even the finals. Basically, because they are a similar style and similar gameplay flow, it might be potentially there. Again, we'll have to wait and see with everything on that there. Moving on though, we do have the potential map location as well as the map leak from the other day. Now we do have someone pointing here that this might actually be in Tokyo, as I was saying before, but this is specific to Shibuya. I might not be pronouncing that correctly, but I was pretty close with the Tokyo reference. Although I did have a few comments on my last video pointing out that it might not be Tokyo per se. And to be honest, it's actually my lack of knowledge with Japan cities. I'll need to do some more deep diving and deep digging there for that. However, potentially I might have been right just out of a pure guess. This picture does look really close to the kind of leaked image from CNS. At this point, I do think it's fair to say that we are going to get a location in Japan. I do hope we see multiple maps within Japan, or at least with that aesthetic, or that we do get at least 2 to 3 maps with the new season. Although with that new weapon drop, etc., we are seemingly going to be getting a decent amount of content. Which brings me on to this thread where they've had 4-man squads potentially for Season 2. However, this could be a weird bug. It's been happening on this person's Series S as of lately, and they've tried to queue in, but they can't. There's been a lot of games recently that have gone away from the 4-man squads into 3-man squads. So it will be tough to say if they actually do bring 4-man squads in, or maybe even a game mode or LTM that's limited time there for that. I would guess maybe they eventually do experiment with 4-man squads, however, probably more than likely we're not going to get that for the full season. Again, it's more than likely just an LTM or a limited time mode. But it is cool that 4 players can actually connect with each other in the actual lobby. Speaking of the maps though, we do have some additional things happening around them. Or we do have some more hacked billboards or more hacked signs around the actual maps. This one here being reminiscent of the last one, so they seem to be quite similar. As of yet, there's nothing profound about this imagery. However, people have said that it kind of looks like a samurai, which yeah, again, goes with the Season 2 theme. It seems like more and more of these are popping up, so do check the maps to see if you see anything, and hopefully the Discord can break them down even further and we can get even more teasers for Season 2. Now, CNS has dropped additional things on the actual subreddit. Again, we do have an additional page for the Multicle file. Here are both pages from that and the one from yesterday, which also had a pretty decent breakdown of it. This one has a ton of numbers with it, so it's still being broken down. The Discord, for the most part, has broken down things to binary, as well as maybe the sundials. However, this one, for the most part, has a little bit less information than the last one. Again, we'll have to wait and see if there's anything that comes to fruition with that there. Although we do have another posting from CNS, which just reads here, SYS Horizon with a $sign in between. Obviously, SYS may be pertaining to system. We do have some additional lettering underneath the actual Horizon portion. The only thing to note as of now is possibly a D and an N. Now, this could also be pertaining to shadows or projections on the wall, which definitely also matches the Seek the Truth Behind the Walls, which has kind of been the motto for this next upcoming season. Other than that, there's nothing to note as of right now, or at least the Easter egg community has not broken it down that much. However, we'll have to see if anything gets posted on the CNS subreddit. Which brings me on to the next topic, which is that CNS actually does probably stand for Central Nervous System. And as a commenter here on Reddit mentions that Rob, the Easter egg mastermind, has basically confirmed this on the Discord server. It also could be pertaining to a group of people. We don't know for sure as of yet, as we probably will find out in Season 2. Again, if you haven't already seen, there is a CNS account on the Discord, as well as a CNS Reddit that I'll link to down below. Anything that gets posted or any of the new stuff that's happening, that's going to happen there, at least pertaining to the quote-unquote leak stuff that's happening from this group, which is obviously tied to Embark themselves. Now, in my last video, I did talk about the PlayStation Bundle, or the new PlayStation Plus bundle. There's been a lot of problems with that, and people haven't been able to pick it up or get it. Seems to have happened mostly last night, however, it does seem that that issue has been fixed. So now you are able to pick up the PlayStation Plus bundle exclusives. There is 2 main armor sets with this, one being the white SO Sleek set, as well as the green SO Sleek set. Both those combinations do receive skins for their weapons as well. So respectively, there is a green and white skin for each, the M60 Fractal Disguise. We have the SA-12 also receiving both of those skins, the AKM as well as the FCAR, and the SR-84 as well as the XP-54. Seems like they've missed out on a few weapons there, not sure why they chose those specifically. Maybe pertaining to their popularity. Wish there was a pistol skin, but there isn't as of yet. We do also have an update with the community event and the community event leaderboard. I know, again, I've had several videos, people saying it's going to be nearly impossible to complete that community event. However, we're already at 93%. So seemingly so, we are going to be able to finish that before the event ends. Again, I'll leave a link to it down below if you want to check it out, and you can even see the top 1,000 players on that board, as well as how much they've cashed out and contributed to that bonus. They also did announce 2 more winners for the t-shirt raffle. So if you are wanting to get on that, make sure you do head over to the finals and react with that emote underneath that post. And also make sure that you link your Discord to your actual Embark account. Also to mention, I do know my last video, a lot of people were looking for the music that was in that video. Nothing official has been posted yet, and I don't feel right posting the entire song, so I'm going to wait for that to be officially posted. I don't believe that's included in the OST that was released on Spotify as well as a few other platforms. Again, hopefully that's included sometime soon, and when it is, I will be sure to link to it down below. Another last bit of mentionable here is if you do want to participate in the Easter egg hunt and finding these little Easter eggs within these trailer teasers, or even the image teasers posted by CNS, you can head over to the Discord into the Easter egg section, but make sure that you hover over and hit the threads section. That way you can go into the individual threads there and see that there's different posts within those, as the main Easter egg channel is not going to be having everything there. Again, everything I talked to in this video will be linked down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, like, subscribe, and until the next one. Deuces.